Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Canon EOS photographer RandallMRueff. Today is Wednesday, September the 17th, 2014 AD. And Canon this week has decided to drop a lot of information, to leak a lot of information, etc. One of the things they've let go of is the fact that there is a new 100 to 400 millimeter f 4.5 to 5.6 IS USM lens coming, being worked on. Even though the release date for this lens is not yet available, apparently Chuck Westfall, who's like the guy that announces a whole bunch of stuff, it's a elderly gentleman that works for Canon that's very knowledgeable on lenses and all their technology. And he's kind of the go-to guy for public release information here, at least here in America. Anyway, he said at Photokina 2004 confirmed to CNET that Canon is working on the replacement of the EF 100 to 400 millimeter f 4.5 to 5.6 IS USM lens. And his quote is, here's his exact quote, it says, "It's definitely on the boards for replacement." So that's what he said officially. According to CNET, Canon will release more EF DO lenses in the future. The new announcement, let's see what else it says. New announcement, sample images. Basically, we're going to do an updated 100 to 400 millimeter lens. So that looks neat. It's got some more switches on it, as you can see. The previous lens are, so I'm not sure exactly. One, the stabilizer, you got stabilizer, I can't even talk. Stabilizer mode, stabilizer on and off. In the back, you got autofocus and manual. And then you've got a choice of, it's like 1.6 to infinity or 6.5 meters to infinity. So you'll have the ability to, if you're going to be zooming close up, or if you're going to be zooming in far away, to a farther away image, you can click it to either button and that will speed up the autofocus process. So it will have that ability to help those who want to, like I said, if you know you're going to be shooting an object that's real close, you can set it to a closer setting, and that will speed up because it only goes in a certain range of, it'll focus quicker. Whereas you can switch it to the other button, other position, if you know you're going to be focusing on things that are farther away. So it just helps in speeding up the autofocus process to make it even faster than it already is. So that's a great, good improvement, and I'm sure they're going to be improving things like the glass and the, just the whole end, just everything in general. One of the things I hope they change is, instead of tightness adjustment, they just change it to a lock-unlock position. Normally these lenses have a thing, Canon lenses, where you can put varying degrees of tightness, and most people don't really care for that. What they want is a lock or unlock. So I'm hoping that will be the case with this lens. I don't know if it's going to be or not, but that's kind of the hope, because for most photographers, it's not, nobody really cares about having a locking mechanism that's 60% tight or 70% tight or 80% tight or whatever. They either want it locked or unlocked. And not only that, but being able to lock it in a certain position. Like I know the 20 to 300 that I have, that's not a Canon lens, it locks in the shortest position. So when you're at 28 millimeters, you can lock it and it's in 28 millimeters. But if you unlock it, it goes the whole, you can do the whole focal length. But you can't lock it at, say, 90 millimeters or 200 millimeters. You got to lock it at 28 millimeters, where the lens is the shortest. So it would be nice if they could, you could lock it at, say, 50 millimeters or so, each, wherever you're using it, anywhere between 100 and 400. If you could just lock it and say 125 or 130 or 250 or whatever the case may be, if you could lock it in those positions, that would be great. Again, the percentage of, 50% tire, 20% doesn't really do a lot for most people. So hopefully they've changed that and corrected that. So it comes with a tripod or monopod adapter, so you can put your monopod, dual pod, tripod, quad pod, whatever you want to put on there, so that the lens holds the majority of the weight instead of the camera. These lenses are high quality metal and glass, so they do weigh more, and it gets to a point where lenses like this, where the camera becomes an accessory to the lens instead of the lens becoming an accessory to the camera, which means the lens is really heavier, and it becomes, as far as weight is concerned, the camera is an accessory, as compared to when you have smaller lenses and the camera's the main thing and the lens is accessory. Well, like I said, these are heavier, bigger lenses. They extend out, and so you sometimes, unless you're using this handheld, if you're not using a handheld, you need to have the tripod or whatever being held by the lens, because sometimes if you are real rugged, let's say you put this lens on a camera and you have to do some certain things where you have to move real quick or jerky motion, there may be a chance where you could tear up some of the internals of the camera. So it's better to use, if you're going to be using a tripod with a lens like this, that you use a tripod or whatever with the lens and not on the camera. So because of the weight, and it's more sturdy that way. So that's good. It comes with that ring there. It comes with several of their heavier lenses, which is really good. So, of course, we don't know the price. I mean, we can just base the price on the previous 100 to 400, but we don't know if I don't know. We'll have to see, just wait and see. We don't have that information yet either. So we don't have a release date. We don't have an exact price. But it's definitely going to be an improvement. I'm sure Canon keeps upping the ball game. And this is just one of many examples of them improving, making the best better, as we used to say in Boy Scouts. Or was that 4-H? Anyway, yeah, I think it was 4-H. To make the best better. So that's what they're doing here. I look forward to this lens. Wish I could afford it. Right now I can't. Of course, even if I could, not out yet, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, there you have it. Some information about the new EF 100 to 400 millimeter 2 f 4.5 to 5.6 IS USM lens. I'll bring you more information as it becomes available to me. So until next time, I'm Canon EOS for RandallMRueff, saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. May God bless you. As always, keep taking those pictures. Bye.